The Rangers have won their last 3 and are off to a hot start because of Laviolette, and couldn't really think of anything else that starts with an L. So let's just bring in my guy, Jonny Lazarus of the Hockey News, to talk about the Blueshirts' fast start. This team is collecting W's. They don't want any L's behind their name. Thanks for joining us, my man. You're at Morning Skate today. Let's talk about Alexis Lafreniére. He's extended his point streak to 4 games. Folks are saying that he's finally living up to his #1 overall pick selection 4 years ago. I guess what's gotten into Laffy this year, man?
Well, Brandon, first of all, it's an honor to be joined by you, and I wish I had seen your outfit before coming on because you look incredible, and my T-shirt's not as good. But with Lafreniere, I got to talk to him a little bit last night. May or may not have asked him a silly question about watching that shootout goal over and over because I know I woke up and watched that thing 100 times. Yeah. But you can just sense this kid is oozing with confidence right now, and it's easy to find confidence when you're playing on a line with Artemi Panarin. But also, you got to look at Vincent Trocheck, too. He's been a huge addition to that second line in the absence of Filip Chytil. But Lafreniere right now, the skill was always there. Last year and the years under Gerard Gallant, I think it was his engagement level that was somewhat lost every now and then. But with Laviolette, he's just got this kid so checked in every night. Lafreniere is throwing the body. He's aggressive on the forecheck. He's allowing his defense to lead to offense. I mean, a lot of the goals that they've scored, him, Panarin, and Trocheck, that is, have come off the rush. They're getting quick on their transition. He's moving his feet. He's joining the play. He's just doing everything the right way, and he's not overthinking things. Alexis Lafreniere right now is keeping things a little bit simple, and that's allowing his game to flourish. He's not nervous. He's confident, and he's got great line mates, and I think the coach has shown a ton of confidence in him, which is showing in his game.
Well, let's keep talking about the coach because he seems to be getting the best out of a lot of his players. He's come in and pretty much hit the ground running. You got a chance to talk with him for a bit today at Morning Skate. What is it about Coach Laviolette's leadership and coaching that has his team to such a fast start?
Well, I think Laviolette's such a strong communicator. You look at last week, he allowed the players' families to come and watch practice, understanding that they just spent 11 days on the road a couple weeks ago and have had a lot of time away from their family. So not only does Laviolette want the results on the ice, but he also cares about his players off the ice. And I think that's really important because players want to play for a coach that genuinely cares about them. Not saying that coaches in the past haven't, but it's just so obvious what Laviolette has shown throughout the players and the relationships he's built, not only throughout the entire organization, but with media as well. He's been so kind to us. And the thing about Laviolette right now, too, which is so rewarding for the players, is that he's throwing out Artemi Panarin for 28 minutes last night. He's giving the guys that are playing well extra time, allowing them to make their confidence go even further. Artemi Panarin, he spoke today, Laviolette spoke about Panarin today, about making today's practice optional because a lot of guys he felt gave that extra effort last night and deserved to have a day or two off here in the next coming days. So I think what's really important and what's showing right now is Laviolette's communication style, and we've seen it a lot throughout the season. He pulls guys aside one-on-one in morning skate just to give them words of encouragement or gives them maybe a little critique here and there. Just his overall relationship building is what's really noticeable right now for Laviolette.
All right, well, that kind of goes into my next question, and you can't use coaching as an answer. So why do you think this team has been able to still have success without Filip Chytil and Adam Fox? Can't mention Laviolette.
I won't mention Laviolette, but the way this team is playing right now is a system-based game. It's a team sport, right? And it's not. I don't want to use the cliche as next man up. Okay. But Erik Gustafsson now has a 4-game point streak. Vincent Trocheck steps into the second line and puts up 3 goals, 4 assists. Everyone just contributing. And when Filip Chytil was in the lineup, he still hadn't scored a goal. Adam Fox is obviously a huge hole to replace, but Gustafsson steps in on that first power play unit, and since Fox's absence, the Rangers are the second best power play in the NHL. So you look at guys like him that signed for $825K this offseason, my opinion, the steal of the summer. It's those little guys who are getting more confidence with the more ice time that they're getting with Fox and Chytil out. So it is somewhat of a system-based routine where certain guys have to step in and do their job that when Fox and Chytil come back, they'll just step in and do what they do. So I think right now it's just a system-based form of winning for the Rangers.
The Rangers don't play again until they take on the Devils on Saturday. So on this next question, let's have fun with this one, man. Henrik Lundqvist is going into the Hall of Fame. What's one of your favorite King Henrik moments?
So my favorite King Henrik moment, it would have to be the 2012 Winter Classic. He makes that incredible penalty shot save on Daniel Briere in the dying seconds of the game. I was, I think, 16 years old. I had all my buddies over watching that, wearing my Winter Classic jersey on the couch and like a New York Rangers toque on top of my head, or a beanie as Americans call it, but I just say toque because I've been around Canadians for so long. Obviously that's an incredible moment. The Rangers' first ever outdoor game, the HBO 24/7 leading up to it. There's just so much buildup, so much hype, a Ranger-Flyer rivalry. And Daniel Briere was an incredible goal scorer back then, and Henrik Lundqvist, as he always did, comes up big and makes a huge game-saving stop. So that is probably my most memorable Henrik Lundqvist moment.
Well, you gave me a little shout out or a little love for my outfits, but Henrik Lundqvist and Victor Cruz are the best New York-based professional athletes I've ever seen in my life. So shout out to him going into the Hockey Hall of Fame. And thanks for joining us, my man.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.